Hey everyone, today we are going to solve the LeetCode question maximum average Subarray 1. Okay, let me explain with this example 1, 12, minus 5, minus 6, and 50, and 3, and k equal 4. So I'll show you two ways to solve this question, and my first strategy is to find the maximum total subarray. That's because we have to find the maximum average subarray, right? In other words, we have to find the maximum total subarray so that we can get easily like a maximum average subarray. So to do that, first of all, we create like a total with first four number. So here, so 1 plus 12 plus minus 5 plus minus 6. So total should be 2, right? So let's say window sum is 2. And the current maximum sum also 2, right? And then, so we know that window size is 4. So when we move this window to the right, so window should be from index 1 to index 4, right? And when we move this window, we have to do like two things. First of all, add new number, in this case 50, and subtract so most left number, in this case 1, because when window move to the right, so most left number should be out of bounds, right? So now window is here, so 1 is out of bounds. So that's why window size is now 2. So formula is plus equal. So current index is here. So let's say I. So nums I minus, so we have to subtract most left number. So how can we calculate most left index? So it's simple, just I minus k, right? So if we subtract 4 from I, so 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So we can get index 0 in this case. So minus nums I minus k. Every time we have to calculate this formula. So in this case, nums I is 50, and nums I minus k is 1. So total should be 49 and plus 2, so 51, right? And then compare current max sum, so 2 versus window sum, so 51. So which is bigger? Obviously 51, right? So maximum sum is now 51. And then move next. So from index 2 to last index, like this. And then new number is 3, and most left number should be 12, right? So that means 3 minus 12 should be minus 9. So that's why now 51. So minus 9 should be 42. And maximum sum is 51. So we should keep 51, right? And now we reach the last index. So maximum window size, maximum total subarray should be 51. So at last, we have to divide 51 with 4, right? So that's why 51 divided 4 should be, I think, 12.75, I think, right? So this is answer, return value. Yeah, so that is a basic idea to solve this question. So let's jump into the code. Okay, let's write the code. First of all, create a window sum should be first k number, total of first k number. So sum and then nums and colon k. And the max sum should be window sum. And then let's iterate through one by one from k to last. So for I in range from k to last index, window sum plus equal nums and the current number minus nums most left number, so I minus k. And then max sum should be max sum versus window sum. And then just return max sum divide k. Yeah, so let me submit it. Yeah, looks good. And the time complexity of this solution should be order of n, and the space is also n. Okay, let's talk about the second solution. So my second solution is like this. First of all, to create a prefix sum, and then we subtract most left number. So I'll show you how. So first of all, create a prefix array. So length of prefix array should be length of input array plus 1. I'll show you why we need to plus 1 later. So anyway, we create like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So length 7, and we initialize with all 0. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then so we calculate the prefix sum. So let's say so at index 1 we calculate only index 0. So that means 1. So at index 2 we calculate total of index 0 and index 1. So 13. And I think this is 8, right? Minus 5. And next minus 6. So total should be 2, right? And then so we get 50. So total should be 50 plus 2 and 52. And now 52, and we get 3. So total should be 55, right? And next we create a, let's say, max sum. And here's the point. We don't initialize max sum with 0. So what number is suitable? So my idea is minus infinity. Why? So that's because we want first total number. So here, because this range is one of candidates, right, for max sum. So if we set minus infinity, we definitely get this range, right? So that's why we set max sum with minus infinity. And then after that, we compare current max sum versus. So this range is total is 2, right? So we start from k. So k is 4. And we already actually calculate total. So 2 is here. So k is 4. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 here. And total is 2. And we don't subtract any number, right? Because these 4 numbers are first 4 number. So and in the algorithm, when we move window, so we subtract most left number, right? And in this case, total is 2. And we have to subtract current position minus 4, right? 4 number. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we get 0. So that means we don't have to subtract any number, right? So that's the reason why we need to plus 1. So it's like easy. It simplifies the algorithm. And then, so we compare 2 versus minus infinity. So max sum should be 2, right? And then move next. Total is 52. But 52 is actually from index 0 to index 4. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this range, total of this range is 2, right? And 50 is new number. 2 plus 50 and 52. So total is 52. So but current range should be from index 1 to index 4. So that's why we have to subtract 1. I mean total 1. So current position is here. So let's say I. And I minus k should be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. So we have to subtract 1 from 52 and then compare current sum 2 versus 51. So 51 is bigger than 2. So max sum should be now 51. And then move next. So here 55. 55 is actually all numbers, total of all numbers. But the current window should be from index 2 to last. So we have to subtract total 30, right? So 55 is all total of all numbers. We have to subtract in total of index 0 and index 1, total 13, right? So 55 minus 1, 2, 3, 4, and the total 13 is here. So that's why current total should be 55 minus 13 should be 42. And the current sum is 51, and the current maximum sum is 51, and the current sum is 42. So 51 is bigger than 42. So that's why we keep 51. And now we reach the last index, and we stop iteration. So all we have to do is just 51 divide 4. The same as solution 1. I think 12.75. Yeah, so that is a basic idea to solve this question. So let's jump into the code. Okay, let's write the code. First of all, create a prefix array. So prefix and initialized with all 0 and multiply length nums plus 1. And then for I and n enumerate and nums, and then prefix I plus 1 equal prefix I plus n. And then max sum should be float and minus infinity, like this. And then for I in range and from k to last, not num, prefix. And then max sum should be max. So current max sum versus prefix and I minus most left number prefix I minus k. And then return max sum divide k. Yeah, so let me submit it. Yeah, looks good. And the time is on, and the space is also on, I think. Yeah, so that's all I have for you today. Please support me with the actions such as comment and hitting like button. I'll see you in the next question.